Welcome back to Coyote Classics. Today we're going to be doing a walk around and test drive on one of our newest members of our inventory. This is a 1955 Chevy Bel-Air. It's an absolutely beautiful car. One of the best looking Tri-5s that we've had. This is sweet.
This is one of my favorite 55s. I mean, I know they probably have a few out there that are nicer, but as far as the stance, the color, just the whole package on this one, ice cold, air conditioning. Yeah. It's a really nice car, D.
The color's excellent. And the previous owner who we bought this from, he drove it 2 hours up here one day to show it to us, 2 hours home. The car performed awesome. So anytime you can take an old car like this and put 4 hours of drive time down the interstate on it, tells a lot about the car.
Like I said in the, he inherited this from his father-in-law, I should say, and he just drove it for a couple years. I mean, it was just one of those things. He would never have got rid of it, but certain things came up and wanted something different. So we purchased it. Like I said, like you said, he drove it down here. We bought it, he drove it back home, and then we trailered it back here. But we charged the AC system. It's all chromed out, power steering, power disc brakes on the front, which really makes this thing stop and steer nice.
It's nice. This is a really smooth run 350 underneath the hood. It's got the manifolds, which I like. Anytime you add headers, sometimes it makes things really tough. So I like that they stuck with the correct manifolds. That baby blue color is extraordinary, especially with the chrome and brightwork on this one.
It's got kind of an almost lavender hue to it,
yeah,
just a little bit.
It does. I'll let you talk about this one.
Awesome. All right, so as far as the bright work and the paint and the stance, like I said, you can't get any better. As far as our gap goes, nice even gap all the way back there to the back part of the fender. Hood lined up nicely all the way there too. We got a nice even gap all the way throughout. Stainless is nice. This part here is a little bit tarnished. You can see that right on the edge, and same with the hood chrome. Not quite as bright as the chrome on the bumpers. I love the Foose rims, front disc brakes. The doors fit great. The body is super nice and straight. This guy's father-in-law bought this at Barrett-Jackson years and years ago. Nice. So it's an older restoration, but it held up so nicely. Yeah, and make sure you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. Check out the undercarriage photos. I mean, it's super solid. But again, as it was driven, it's got a couple tiny little chips right there in the door, kind of throughout here. The bottom of the door fits excellent. Quarter panel is awesome from the front edge of the door here all the way back to the quarter. Roof is nice. It's got Pioneer 6x9s in the back. Top of the back seat and back shelves in great shape.
Did a good job in the trunk too.
They really did. They continued it in the trunk very nicely as well. The trunk paint on the inside is not quite as, it's not as nice as the paint on the outside, but it's still all jammed. Here's the jack instructions and stuff. You got the jack and a Swifter and the old tire iron with the spare tire there too, the bias plug. Back chrome and dual exhaust is great.
Yeah. I mean, this look of it right here is just fantastic. I love the choice of wheels with all that chrome.
Yeah, the lowering springs in it are awesome too. It's got the lowering blocks in the back. The main imperfections is both corners here have a couple chips. There's one here in the back, and there's a couple right over here. Just chip paint there on that bottom. But along the back here in the trunk area is excellent. What else I like is they did a new column. It's got a tilt steering wheel. They kept the original style steering wheel itself. Dash is beautiful in it. They put some aftermarket gauges in there, the amp gauge and oil pressure and temp gauge all work properly. It's got a nice CD player. You can tell the interior's in really nice shape, but it just tells it that it was done in the early 2000s probably.
I like it though, the color match.
Very,
nice.
very nice. Dome lights work, both of those work. Headliner's in beautiful shape. All the Bel-Air trim inside is nice. Couple tiny little scratches there on the dash, but the paint on the top of the dash has all been redone. Seats are super comfortable. I don't see any rips or tears. I like that they did the blue seat belts to match as well. It's got a nice little cup holder mounted there. If you don't like it, you can always take it off. And again, vintage air conditioning that just blows ice cold. Super important. Another thing to point out, we did do a new regulator on the driver's window, so all the windows roll up and down with ease.
Just really straight on both sides.
It sure is. Like I said, the doors fit nice. Driver's side door fits absolutely perfect. This one fits perfect until the very, very, very bottom edge there. Oh, we do have a little crack here in the chip pane I didn't notice before. So it lines up awesome until right at the very bottom, sticks out just a little tiny bit. Bottom of the fender lines up great. Whoever gets this is gonna love it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, D. Sorry.
One of my favorite things with the Bel-Airs is this little trim that flips up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Neat.
Corners of the doors and door panels are great. Where you slide in and out from the driver's seat. I mean, since this has been restored, it's been taken care of so nicely. There's that D. Tilt wheel too, which is really nice. Dome light, we already talked about that, works. I don't know what that is there. Let's see here. There's your AC, kicks right on. To kick that
Compressor in.
Yep. See, there it is.
You can hear it kick in when you push the button in.
Yeah, and it'll be cold here in a second. Wipers work. Park correctly as well. Your oil pressure's 35, goes up to 62.
And the car's all warmed up. Had it idle in here the whole time.
190 degrees.
Carries good oil pressure, even warmed up.
How about that? Ice cold air.
Yeah,
that's
that's
nice,
good.
huh? Let's see if we got a radio that works.
It works. You just gotta go to a station. We got a few stations that come in out here in the boonies. Sounds good. You got your speaker and dasher.
It's nice, huh? Mm-hmm. All these gauges work. You know what? I think they look pretty decent, especially with this older trim. You know, they cut up a brand new trim, but all of them work, and it's right in the dash really nice. The gas gauge works. It's full of gas. We filled it up when it came in.
Yeah, the interior is really nice.
The idle's awesome.
Good power.
It's got great power. Really nice shift to it, didn't it?
Yeah.
There's your disc brakes. Their power, they stop beautiful. Really nice pedal there. Turning signal indicators work.
It's one of those cars where if a guy wants to jump in and, well, it's been tested, you know, you can drive it 4 hours on a trip. You can take it on a little power tour, something like that. Just a really good driving car.
And it's got all the nice options. Power steering, brakes, air conditioning, you know. It stays nice and cool. Still has good power.
Speedometer works.
Yep. Drives nice and straight down the road. I love it.
Yeah,
absolutely love it.
It's a special car.
As you look out across the hood, it's just, like I said, it's one of my favorite colors. I think this would look good on a 70 Chevelle, anything.
Anything,
you know, 70, 71 Chevelle would look awesome.
It's a really nice color, really
I'm
nice
gonna
car.
get this paint coat and definitely paint the next car that we paint this color.
Oh,
That's how much I like it.
I agree. It's sharp. Temp gauge, amp gauge, that all works. Speedometer works. Gas gauge works. Not really much else to it.
That's a turnkey 55, man.
Another thing too, with the bigger wheel tires, there's no rubbing there when we turn left or right.
A 55 never ran and drove this good.
No,
they
this is
didn't.
better than the factory.
Awesome car.
Thanks for watching. If you're interested, give us a call. We can help with shipping, financing. We can make it yours. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.